Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Friday afternoon, October 7th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and SPY. We have a lot to talk about today. We're going to go over all of these indices, charts tonight when we recap them. I'd like to start with, first off, saying, the importance of a trading room, and if you are in a trading room, and it's not mine, is to try to keep people out of trouble and to lead them. Today's market, even though we were 6 for 6 wide, really told me, and even though this was one of the worst tempos on the downside I've seen on the market, down almost 3%. It really was, with a large gap, inside day down, value lower all day, indices down large. I mean, the volume ended at 100 million, and it's going to be more with the after hours, but nothing spectacular. But it's still the type of day to keep people out of trouble and not try to be bottom feeding looking for longs. Even when we were 6 for 6 wide, the only thing I was looking for was shorts when we pushed up. The market was telling us short was the play. I didn't even think about a long today. Not once. Shorted the entire day. I went 8 and 1 on shorts. I lost on one small one in H period. Actually, it was I think, or whatever. But that's it. Only a small loss I'd taken off. And other than that, everything was just looking for shorts at visual areas when the market had that ebb and flow against the single prints, against the one-time framing, and it paid you each and every time, basically the entire day. I want to also thank you people for liking and subscribing to these videos. I'm up now to over 1,700 viewers on this channel. What I would like to ask you, a couple of things. Number one, if you do like these videos, please like them. It takes you a second to just hit the like button. Number two, please tell your family, friends, and coworkers to subscribe to it. My goal is to raise my trading room to $40 a month for new people starting in January. If you come in now at $30, it stays $30 forever. The first year people pay $20, they're still in there for $20. So my thought is, if I can get this YouTube channel at least to 2,000 by January 1st, then maybe I don't raise the rate to $40 a month, right? Maybe more people will see what I can offer and they'll join. So that's a goal. I want to get the YouTube channel at 30. If I do, maybe I keep it at to 2,000. If I do, maybe I'll keep the price at 30. But if I don't, I'm going to be raising it to $40 a month come January 1st, just for new people. Going over my trades would be crazy because all I did was short. I shorted A period when it went up to backtrack to the opening. Took a decent sized lot there. I missed the short when it got back above the opening once and came back in. I tried to grab it, didn't get it. But I had a really good short on a 4 lot in A period of the minis. I shorted B twice with the one-time framing. I got picky in D period, looking for to test the overnight low and value half back at that point. So I didn't get that. And F period I was eating, so I didn't get a short there. Again, I don't care, because then I shorted G. I shorted H 3 times. I shorted K. I even shorted M 1 time. So, the shorts paid throughout the entire day, and that was the way to go. As far as the other ones, triple Qs, double distribution day. Russell did not have a double distribution day. They don't hold singles. We all probed, but we didn't get far enough away from L where L will be a factor. I will not use L's low. As far as destinations, in SPY on the upside, we have the single prints. They start at 364.38 and get filled at 77. I's right above I's high to B's low. Today's high of 369.37 and then filling the gap at 372.68. That's a 331-point gap from today. For the downside, today's low is a weekly low, 360.94. Now, that lowest accepted price held. That's the only thing that held from October 3rd, 360.58. So we carry it forward. 359.21 daily low, 357.04 monthly low, 356.28 overnight low, and yearly low. For the ES, upside, today's single prints, they start at 36.67, get filled at 70.75. Today's high of 17.50 and filling the gap at 50.75. Now we have today's low on the downside, 32.50 is a weekly low. 31.75 is the lowest accepted price from the third, and 17 is the daily low from earlier in the week. Now, let's go to the charts and do all our recapping. Let's see what's changed here. All right? We are going to start with the monthly. And by the way, for $30 a month, if you know, what we do in here is we tamper down the FOMO in traders. We teach them patience. We teach them what the market's doing and why. You'll make that $30 back in a heartbeat just by not doing a trade that you shouldn't be doing on a day like today. Russell is in balance, okay, on the monthly. It's a 6-month balance, okay? It's a 6-month balance. They are, however, below that level I keep talking about, 173.39. They keep going back and forth through it, as you can see, the last 6 months. Remember, why is it important to me? Because after we made that all-time high, it took 2 years to get over again. And we stayed above it from November of 2020 until we got back to it in May of 2020. And now for the last 6 months, except for the month of August, we've traded back and forth through it, and we're below it for now. Balance on the monthly. Weekly, balance. 3-week balance. Ugly close to the week, though. Daily, down. Oh, you know what? I totally forgot. SPY had another bad print today, and I was going to change it before I did the video. But we'll get to that when we get to SPY. SPY held their gap. And you know what? I think IWM has a bad one also. IWM didn't fill their gap. No. Give me 1 second. I'm just checking. IWM did not fill their gap. So, that's a bad high. IWM is down out of a 3-day balance. They did not fill their gap. I'll change that after the video. So, monthly is balance, weekly balance, daily down for Russell. Qs. Let's see if they have a bad tick on the daily. Balance on the monthly. 6-month balance. Weekly. 3-week balance. Ugly finish. Daily. Let's see if the daily. Wednesday's low was 42 cents. Today's high. Did we get that close to filling the gap today in triple Qs? No. So there are bad ticks in all these ETFs highs for today. I'll change all of them after the video. So we came out of a 3-day balance in Qs to the downside down. But that's not a right high. I'll check on my profile to give you the right high. So the monthly's balanced, the weekly's balanced, the daily is down. Now SPY. Here's the monthly. Now, I called, SPY was different. SPY is down on the monthly. I said we came out of it. I called them down. As opposed to Russell, which never took out the previous low. They're definitely balanced. Qs barely took it out. But SPY, I was like, I'm calling the monthly down for now, and I'm still going to do that. If we take out last month's low in any of these, then we're one time framing down in the monthly. So SPY I'm calling down on the monthly, as is ES. Weekly, balance, disgusting finish. Look at that. The only good news, volume not that heavy, 470 million. And believe it or not, we do close up for the week about $5, but we were up at one point $22. And then on the daily, again, it's down. This is a wrong high. Again, the gap did not fill. The day's high is 369.37, not 373.29. So we came out of a 3-day balance, inside day down, and it worked like a charm. I hope you had a great day and a great week trading. Rest up. Next week we have Fed minutes, CPI, PPI, and earnings. So I expect, again, incredible range and hopefully really good volume. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll speak prior to the opening on Monday.